Hey, coming up next, we've got Sentra, baby, the new Nissan Sentra restyled. Hey, Mark Savage here with Savage on Wheels. This is Nissan Sentra. I don't know if you guys have heard of this before. This is a car, not a truck,
it's a car.
Not a crossover. Woo! Something crazy, man. A sedan, and they have restyled it a little bit, new front and rear end on it. But it's a sleek looking car, and oh my gosh, Paul, this color, they call this monarch orange, I suppose like a butterfly, right?
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. It's a two-tone. That costs you a little bit extra, but you know, black roof, orange body, new headlights, new tail lights, and they've added a stop-start to this. You know, so they're upgrading the interior and the exterior. But I think it looks sharp, and I would say, you know, if you need an entry-level car, this is going to be big enough for 4 people, a family, whatever. Let's take a quick walk around, though. You know, we got the black mirrors to match the black roof. We got a sunroof in this one, and I like the lights. Again, they've done a nice job of that. And
look at it. It's
look
a
at
big
all the
trunk.
space I got.
And is that pass-through?
Yeah, and it's a pass-through. You can fold those down, but tons of space, almost 15 cubic feet, which in the olden days, that was a lot because that's like what a Taurus had.
Yeah.
A Taurus had 15, and this is just short of 15. Anyway, this is the SR model, SR being the top of the line. So we'll tell you a little more about pricing in a little bit, but 3 trim levels, and I mean, I would go middle or the SR, and you're going to be happy with your car for the rest of your life, as long as it'll last anyway, and that's probably 200,000 or 300,000 miles. Anyway, let's take a look inside, and we'll show you what they've upgraded in there. A nice interior and a good-looking car. Okay, so we're inside the Sentra. It's got a 7-inch screen. You can get an 8-inch screen, but this is plenty big, Paul. You can see that. It's nice and easy to read. We got the air vents here, so you can get the air distributed. We got dual automatic climate controls. That's nice. And heated steering wheel, heated seats. The heated seats are standard on this SR model, so that's nice.
Especially here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, and we got a premium package here that they put on for like $2,500. It adds the, I think it's the dual climate controls and the heated steering wheel and a few other features. We can tell you about that later. But nonetheless, it's a real simple, easy dash. You know, it tells me my trip, how many miles I've gone here. If we rotate through this, I think it's going to tell me I'm right around 32 miles per gallon. That's
pretty good.
Not a bad thing, right? And again, we've had up to 4 people in the car. Everybody happy, so you can scroll through, see things there, and reset a few things yourself. I just kind of keep it on the mileage. Easy dials. Tells me the temperature, 32 degrees outside. That's not surprising here in Wisconsin.
In mid-December.
Yeah, mid-December. And, you know, I got a trip reset button over here. I got power mirrors, the power windows, of course. And I got power seats on the side here, including a lumbar support. Again, all nice standard stuff, you know, that you're going to have in this car. And we got a little sunroof overhead. That's part of the package that adds on to the premium here. But real nice and comfortable. We got stitching in the seats. This is well, there's special fake leather seats, but we got kind of a reddish orange trim. It goes around the dash here too, so that adds a little more flair to it. Kind of the fake carbon fiber up here. That's nice. Again, you know, this doesn't feel, for an inexpensive car, this doesn't feel like a cheap car, right?
You're right.
And it looks nice inside. In fact, I've seen some things, write-ups online, people saying they think this is the best looking interior for this size car right now. You know, we're talking Corollas, Civics, Elantras, and you know, none of those are bad, but this is has been refreshed, and it's a good looking vehicle. No charger right here, but we do have plug-ins right there, so no big deal. And you know,
wait a minute, you forgot one of the biggest selling points you love.
I know, it's right here. And Nissan does this, I think, in everything they got. Now, the flat bottom wheel gives you a little more knee room here, right? You know, I can move my legs a little more easily. I don't know why every car doesn't have that. Anyway, let's take this for a spin. We're going to take this on the streets here and give it a spin. But a 2-liter, it's actually a real smooth operating 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, 149 horsepower. I mean, that's not a lot, but it's not a little. It's only about a 3,000-pound car. So this will actually, I was pulling away from every truck that I was at the stoplights with coming over here. Pretty easy to get away and, you know, get ahead of them if you need to. And you know, it's got a decent ride. It's a 106-inch wheelbase. That usually means that it smooths it out a little bit. Plus, it's got the multi-link suspension in back. A lot of the cars do not have that in this price range. So that's something unusual that, you know, is a plus for the Sentra. Like I say, power, you know, does it make a little noise when you accelerate? Well, yes, because it's a small car
It's a
with a small
four-cylinder,
engine.
right.
It's a four-cylinder. But it quiets right down. So if I'm driving on the highway or driving, you know, around on some of our roads around here, those 40, 45 mile an hour, nice and quiet, easy to talk in the car, no big deal. And one of the things that I love about a car versus a crossover or an SUV is that they handle so nice. You know, you feel like you can go around any corner. I can dive into an apex of a corner and not feel like the car is going to slide out on you or fishtail at all. You know, it makes it a little more fun to drive. You know, is it a BMW? Of course not, but it's still a fun car.
It's not priced
to
as a BMW.
It's not priced as a BMW. This is half the cost
Yeah.
of a low-cost BMW. Oh, one of the nice features on this is that they added that premium package, and I know I told you, you know, it has the heated steering wheel and the nice leathery kind of seats that they have here, bucket seats. That adds the power seat too. We got an 8-speaker Bose system in here instead of just like, I think it's a 4-speaker system normally that they got in the car. 360-degree monitor, the power moonroof, and then you get some, you know, visor mirrors that are lit and some other odds and ends on there. But, you know, that's a nice feature to put in here. It's a low-cost car, and that doesn't make it extra pricey.
No, but you know what? I think this is like one step away from a great sport car. I think you throw a turbo in this,
Yeah.
bump it up maybe another 50 horsepower,
Yeah.
and put a manual transmission in it. This car is deadly on autocrosses.
Well, it would be a lot of fun on an autocross. Like I say, it handles well already, you know, and probably with some different shocks on it. Like you say,
yeah, a little wider tires.
little wider tires.
You got a killer vehicle
yeah,
here.
got a killer vehicle for you know, for a sporting type
A sleeper vehicle.
A sleeper that, yeah, people, you know, pass you at the stoplight and you just like pull away from them.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know I've been teasing you that this is a low-cost car, but it is. I mean, this starts at just around $22,000 with delivery for the base model. Go up to 23, you get the SV version, and that has a few more niceties on it. And I think that's the way that most people would want to go if they're looking for a low-cost car but still have some good features. Move all the way to this SR. Well, it's almost $25,000. Now with the premium package on and the cool color, it goes up to about 28, but we're talking under $30,000, a family car, plenty of room in the trunk, comfortable seats. Hey, you know, what else do you really want other than a crossover, I guess?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.